Hi, fourth grade. This is Miss Wilson again, coming to you with today's lesson. Today, we will be able to solve multi-step word problems using the standard addition algorithm. So, as we discussed in our last video, standard addition algorithm is just the regular way that you add. And if you ever speak to your older parents, your aunties, grandmother, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's the way we used to do it." That's all standard algorithm means. Just the normal way of adding, lining up your numbers vertically and adding. So let's get started.
Problem is asking me to figure out how many tickets were sold on. Hi, my name is Ryan.
Hi, my name is Layla. Hi, my name is Fiona, and I'm in the
Zern Squad.
All right, so you should have out your notes. And if you don't have your notes at the moment, let's take this time to write down our problem. Our problem today says on Saturday, 32,736 more movie tickets were sold than on Sunday. On Sunday, only 17,295 tickets were sold. How many people bought movie tickets over the weekend? So, we've been drawing tape diagrams for maybe about a couple of weeks now. So if you can, let's pause the video here and draw your tape diagram of what this problem is asking you. All right, we're back.
What I did for this problem is first I drew a small box labeled 17,295 tickets. I labeled it Sunday because that was how many tickets were sold on Sunday. Next, what I did is I made Saturday's boxes. So I drew a Saturday tape diagram, which had one box with 17,295 tickets, and another box, which was bigger, labeled 32,736 more tickets.
Okay, so let's talk about his strategy. So when we look at our tape diagram, on Saturday, it says that they sold 32,736 more movie tickets. So right now, I don't know how many tickets was sold on Saturday. What I do know is that I sold more on Saturday than I did on Sunday. So my tape diagram is going to show that. See how Sunday and Saturday both have 17,295? Because I see the word more, I know that they on Saturday they sold at least the same number that they sold on Sunday, in order for it to say more. So if this is not the tape diagram you have on your paper, pause it here, correct it. All right, we're back.
The problem is asking me to figure out how many tickets were sold on Saturday and Sunday. Next, what I did is I did an estimation for all of those numbers.
Okay, and there's one of those vocabulary words, estimate. An estimate is just a good guess using rounding of how many were sold. So if I do an estimate, I'm not telling exactly the number, but I'm taking close to it. So Ryan wants to estimate the tickets sold on Saturday and Sunday. Why do you think Ryan is estimating? Is he estimating to get a general sense of what the answer will be? Or is he estimating to get the final answer to the problem? An estimate cannot be the final answer to the problem. It is a general sense or about. This is about how many was sold. So when I get my answer, it should be close to this estimate. Okay, so we're going to estimate and we're going to round to the nearest 10,000. So 2 weeks ago, we did rounding. You see how when we learn a skill, we continue to use it. So math is really based on skills that we continue to use. So we're going to round to the nearest 10,000. So I'm going to find my 10,000 place value: ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So I have a 1 in my 10,000s place. Now remember, when we're rounding, that number in the 10,000 place can only do two things. What are the two things? Yes, that 1 can stay the same, or that 1 can go up by 1. And if that 1 went up by 1, it would become a 2. So this 1 could stay the same, or it can become a 2. And then we look to the place value behind it to decide what it's going to do. So 5 and above, if that number is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, my place value that I'm rounding will go up. And I have a 7, so that means my 1 will become a 2. So it's going to become 20,000. Let me pull that on up there. So we had the exact same number again, so rounding it will be the same. Okay, now let's look at 32,000. So we're rounding to the nearest 10,000. What number do we have in the 10,000th place value? Yes, a 3. So that 3 has two choices. That 3 can, yes, stay the same, or it could, yes, go up 1. So it can stay the same at 3, or it can go up to 4. How do we determine what that place value is going to do? Yes, by looking at the number directly behind it, the place value directly behind it. And we have the number 2 in that place value. So we have to remember 4, 3, 2, 1, that number stays the same. So 32,000 rounded is 30,000. All right, good job. So he's rounded it, and now we have to figure out what is the best estimate for his rounding. All right, so I have my paper, and we're gonna estimate how many was sold. So as you see, I still don't know how many was sold on Saturday. So I have to add 20,000 plus 30,000. Now remember, when we add, we always add vertically. We cannot add horizontal. Okay? So of course, 0 plus 0, 0, 0. You always start in your ones place value when you're adding. 0, 5. So I'm saying that on Saturday, I sold about 50,000 tickets. But my question is asking me, can you see it? Yeah, it was kind of shaded. But my question is asking me, how many did I sell the weekend? And the weekend consists of Saturday and Sunday. So I need to add my 20,000 from Sunday plus my 50,000 from Saturday. And again, I start in what place value? The ones. 0, 0, 0, 0, 7. So I'm saying that we sold about 70,000 tickets the weekend. And knowing how the estimate or about how many I sold will help me when I actually find out how many I did sell to see if my answer is reasonable. All right, so I'm going to enter in our answer. And we said it was about 70. I always forget my comma. About 70,000 tickets sold over the weekend.
With my estimated numbers, I first added 30,000 and 20,000. I added those and got 50,000. Then I added Sunday's tickets and got 70,000.
All right, so please enter that on your worksheet or Okay, so I'm gonna do a tape diagram of the information I have. I know for a fact this how many boots I sold. Now with my sandals, I sold more than I did boots. So I had to sell at least the same number of boots. And then I'm gonna put how many more I sold. So I sold 37,092 more than boots. So I sold the same amount, but then I went over and sold more. And then with the sneakers, because the sneakers said I sold so many more than I sold boots, that means I sold the same amount of boots plus 124,417. So that's how many boots. I mean, that's my tape diagram.
First, I drew a tape diagram for boots. There are 118,214 pairs of boots. Next, I drew sandals. There are 37,092 more pairs of sandals than boots.
All right, so now we need to enter in the sneakers that we had. So we said that that we know we sold as many boots uh, as sandals, as sneakers, but then we sold more boots. So on top of what we sold that was equal to, we sold more sneakers. So update yours, but we already have ours updated. So what do we need to solve? So how many pairs of shoes was sold last year? Do we need to know what type of shoes Bill sold the most of? No, it didn't ask us that. The total number of shoes Bill sold. That's what they're asking us. So that's what we're ultimately trying to solve. All right. So let's update our tape diagram to show that we need to know what all these numbers are together. All right. So first, let's estimate. We're going to estimate to the nearest 10,000. So let's find our 10,000s place. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So that one has two choices. Either it can go up one or stay the same. And based on that 8 being behind it, it's going to go up one. Okay? So we've already estimated this to 120,000. So we don't have to do that one anymore. But we have to do the more than sandals that was sold. So our 10,000th place is this 3. We look at the number directly behind it to decide if that 3 is going to stay the same or it's going to go up one. That 7 is telling us that it's going to go up more. So we already know, again, because that's the same on all 3. Now we need to get the 10,000th place on the additional sneakers that were sold. So we have a 2 in that place value. Either that 2 is going to stay the same or go up one. Based on this 4 being behind it, it's going to stay the same. All right, so now we're going to add them together to get what is our total estimate. So we're going to add all our estimates together. Starting the ones, 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So we're saying that we're estimating that we sold about 520,000 shoes. So we're gonna estimate that we sold 520,000.
The next thing I did was rounded all the numbers to the nearest 10,000th place so I could check if my answer was reasonable. When I added them up, I got about 520,000 pairs of shoes.
Okay. What do we need to do next? What do we need to do next? We estimated this is how much. So what do we need to do next? We have to find the actual number, find the total of the actual sales. We have to know the exact number because we estimated. So what are we saying? Once we add this up, what should our answer be? Should the answer be exactly 520,000 or should it be close to 520,000? It has to be close to it because when you estimate, you're saying about. You're not giving the exact number. You're saying that it'll be close to 520,000. Okay, so let's solve for the exact number. We're going to solve for the exact number. So unlike when we estimated, I can't add all four of these numbers together. I can, but that'll be very difficult. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my sandals together first to figure out how many sandals did we sell. Okay, 4 plus 2, 6. 9 plus 1, 10. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 8 plus 7, 15. Carry my 1. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 1, 5, and 1. So I'm saying on my sandals, I sold 155,306. Okay, now I need to find out how many sneakers I sold, the actual number. So again, I'm taking 118,214 and add it to 124,417. 7 plus 4, 11. 1, carry my 1. 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 4, 6. 8 plus 4, 12. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. And 1 plus 1, 2. So I'm saying that I sold 242,631 sneakers. But I have to figure out how many did I sell in all. So I'm going to add, let me move this up some. I'm going to add all my numbers. So I'm going to add how many boots, how many sneakers, how many sandals, and then how many sneakers. I got to make sure I'm lining this up correctly. Because when I get ready to add, I got to make sure they're all in the same place value. So I'm adding, start at my ones always. 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 1, 11. 3 plus 1, 4 plus this 1, 5. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 6, 11. Carry my 1. 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2, 15 plus my 1, 16. Carry my 1. Oops, carrying in the wrong place. That's that old school. Carry my 1. Then I have 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus my 1 is 11. Carry my 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So I'm saying in all, we sold 516,151. So let's go back and enter that in. All right, so I entered in what we added up, and good job.
So I added 118,000 18,214 pairs of boots, plus 155,306 sandals, plus 242,631 pairs of sneakers, I got 516,151 pairs of shoes in all. I know my answer is reasonable because 520,000 is close to 516,151. Big Bill's department store sold 516,151 pairs of shoes last year.
All right, good job. Now update your work, your notes if you need to. Now, good job. Remember, our objective today is that we will be able to add word problems, multi-step word problems, using standard algorithm, which is just we will be able to add it vertically. So excellent job. Please review the video if you have any other questions or you need a refresher. Until next time, bye.